Morning, good morning. Hi, Stacy.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Oh, happy Monday. It is so good to have you with me on Mondays. I love that.
I look forward
That's,
to it every week.
oh, me too. I was telling Jean last night, I said, I got Stacy on tomorrow.
I'm
All
away.
right. I was
Sorry.
last
I
night.
thought I turned my volume down.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to get the music going so we can share this out. So if you're coming on and finding us, share, share, share. Even if the sky is falling down, which it feels like it is today with the raindrops.
All the rain.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
I love that. No, we're not doing birthdays today. We're going to have a beautiful day.
Take it away.
So you're in a hurry.
Well, you better come down.
We're all
Surround, just join the fun. But we're in a hurry. This is the moment.
should enjoy the fruits of life
Instead of chasing points. It's a beautiful day.
Down the joint, as we sing a good song.
All right, all right. It is a beautiful day. You know, Stacy, it is raining and yucky looking here, but it's a beautiful day because I got you, babe.
I love it.
Oh,
We're
remember that? Sonny and Cher, I got you, babe.
I love that song.
I do too. Yeah. So we got people on, and I goofed. Imagine that. I goofed. I left it turned on Angelic River Family. So we got lots of people jumping in there. That's okay. It's all right. But I know y'all don't like to be split up in the morning. So I apologize already. But also, I can't see your names from in there. I know I went on my phone and let me see. I saw. Um, okay, so maybe I didn't see. I can't see who's on in there. So I can't say good morning until you tell me who you are. Oh, this is crazy.
It's on your keep you on your toes Monday.
It really is. Let me see if I can find it on my computer. Oh, and there we have Christina. Good morning. We have Becky and Jennifer are in Angelic River Family. And then on EWN, we have Kathy Hand and Pat Moss, Rick Morrow. Stacy's on there, and Julie Kiss, Kim Gary from the UK. Thank you for being here. Oh, beautiful. Well, welcome everybody. I'm just going to leave it. We can stay this way, and everybody, I'll read your comments, but I don't know, unless you tell me your name after you make a comment, I don't know who you are, except for our Blue Jean. She's dancing pants in the car. Oh, welcome everyone. Oh, Stacy, it is such a great day today. We're on Manifesting Monday, and we're going to have a talk about that. But first, let's do our heartbreak, because that sets us up in the right space, the right frame of mind to manifest.
Yes.
You know, every time I do this, when I connect in, it just brings such clear focus. You know, you just everything else kind of falls away when you're doing the heart brain coherence. And for anybody that may be new, and I think we might have some people that are new on here this morning, because I don't normally leave it on Angelic River Family, but I saw there were quite a few people that jumped on there this morning. Thank you for coming in. We do the heart brain coherence, which is a way to connect in the energy of your heart with your brain and your head. And there's 3 steps. You touch your heart center, so that brings your focus there. And then you slow down your breathing. So just try slowly breathing in and filling your lungs all the way. And then you breathe that back out just as slowly. Gives us a moment to just step away from the hustle and the bustle and the spin of the world. And then we add in gratitude, compassion, love, warmth, all those good feeling emotions. Add them right in there. And we'll take a minute to do that silently, and then we'll all share what your I am story is today. I always look forward to what's coming forth from you all. What is your I am? What do you say after those 2 words? I am. I am grateful that I woke up this morning to another day, opportunity to make a difference in the world.
I am filled with excitement for this new day that was a gift given to me.
I'm so honored and blessed to be here with my co-host Stacy this morning.
And I am equally honored and blessed.
And I'm so happy for all of these souls that are coming together to love on each other in the morning time and lift each other up.
And I am a blessed part of this family and blessed to have this family in my life.
I am peace.
I am peace.
I love our I ams. And let's see who else has an I am. Oh my gosh, Julie's in Florida.
Ah,
Julie Kiss says, I am hot and sunny in the state of Florida.
we're supposed to get rain by us today for a little bit.
Yeah, that wet stuff's coming out of the sky. I'm hoping it'll slow down and stop today so I can put my feet on the ground. Let's see, what else do we have? Kathy Hand, I'm never giving up. I am hopeful. I love that for you, Kathy. It's beautiful.
Yes. And Gary says, I am blessed to be with you all. Thank you for being here.
We're happy that you're here. I'm not sure. This looks like it might be Deirdre on Angelic River Family. Let me see if that's her. Yes. I am an organic rainbow of multicolored light. Oh, Deirdre, I love that. I love how poetic you are with your I ams. It really blesses me.
Pat Moss says, I am organized, healthy, and drawing like a 5-year-old. Blessing to you all.
And we have Darlene. I don't know if it's pronounced Osi. Darlene, let me know if I'm saying it right. Good morning to you. She's on Angelic River Family. As is our Hope Wellington Marshall. Good morning, good morning. Jennifer Langren says, I am grateful and blessed. The other page, I'm having to flip back and forth.
Oh, goodness.
Do you have any more over here?
Yeah, Marietta says, I am in the flow with the divine and feel lots of joy in serving my purpose of radiating love wherever I go.
You most certainly do, Marietta.
Absolutely.
Marietta's hearts are all over the Keys. If you've ever been down into that part of the world, you're going to see these big red hearts, most of them with lights around the edge. And she gives those hearts. She gives her heart so freely, and it's such a beautiful light. And I just, every time I think of you, I think of my heart you gave to me, and thank you. Okay, well, it is Manifesting Monday. Sundays, we set intentions. So hopefully, if you didn't do it yesterday, hopefully you'll take a minute today and just think of what it is that you want in your life. What is it that if you could have anything, you would bring that into your world and have it right there in front of you? And I'm going to read the Kuan Yin card that I pulled, and let's see what Kuan Yin has to tell us this morning. Usually it goes right with whatever we're doing. So today we're manifesting, and the Kuan Yin card I pulled is the Book of Changes. Just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding in your life, although it isn't always predictable. Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction. Even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfolding of your own divine plan. I love that card because life is all about changes, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we think about manifesting, we're thinking about something that's not there right now. So we're looking at what is going to change if we bring that forth. If we call in something into our life that we feel like would add to our joy and happiness, because remember, nothing out there brings you happiness. Happiness is an inside job.
Yeah.
We have that feeling inside of contentment, of knowing who we are and being okay with who we are. And that's our happy place. The things that we call in to be surrounded with in our life, that's what adds to the joy. It really lifts us and takes us to that higher level of joy in our life and excitement and bliss.
Mm.
And
True.
here's our Rosalind. Rosalind, good morning.
Good morning. I think a while back I manifested inner strength and stepping out of my comfort zone.
I remember that.
Stop,
Yeah.
sit.
Yeah. Yes, I love that one. I love when we can really put some energy into what we want to intend in our life, what we want to bring forward. Every day I put out that message to the universe. What can I do today? How can I be of more service today? And so each day when I wake up, I revisit that. I just say, thank you, God, for this day. How can I be of service today? And just leave it open like that. I don't say, all right, today I'm going to get out of bed. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And like, no, just how can I be of service today? And that's my focus. That's the whole rest of my life is going to be geared toward, just following my intuition, following the guidance of the angels, of the masters, of my own spirit guides. So I'm just wanting whatever happens in life to be divinely guided. And that's my intention. And I think this week is one of those unknowns. When we face some unknowns, it can get a little bit like, okay, I can do this. I got this. But this week, I'm thinking that I'm probably going to be moving on from this very beautiful area that I've been in, this magnificent state of Vermont. And you all have heard me express about it and seen some of the beauty, some of the pictures. But I feel like it's time to start getting on the move. And I'm going to manifest that peace pole going into the ground this week. I don't know the date yet. I'm waiting to hear from the person who's in charge at the school where it's going to be put. So that's my manifestation. I'm going to focus on that with every bit of my being, that I'm not in control. God's in control. And I'm just going to manifest God granting that wish and that desire to have it in the ground.
I'm going to help with that manifesting.
Yeah, because this is our project. You all donated toward that peace pole. You have to bring it into reality. And it's sitting in somebody's bedroom right now. It's at Charlie's house.
Charlie's getting teased.
Yeah. So we're going to take it out of Charlie's bedroom and we're going to bring it to a school where these kids can just see peace every day. They can see those words, may peace prevail on earth. Just excited. Tammy's with us on Angelic River Family. Good morning, Tammy.
Good morning. And Kathy Hand says, I am manifesting a safe place for Colin to rent. Hopefully a family friend of ours will rent a room to Colin in his home. Well, that would be awesome. I'll keep that in my heart for you, Kathy.
Absolutely. I think that would be a great change, actually, Kathy. You know, sometimes when you're living with somebody, even if it's a child, um, there's just things, daily things that come up where if you were living in separate places, it's sometimes an excitement to see each other. Where when you're around each other all the time, it's like you take that person for granted sometimes.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I think that happens even in relationships, doesn't it, Stacey? Where that person, it's like you expect certain things. You don't just realize the expectations that you're putting out for them.
Yes. And, and then sometimes you just got to reel it back in and remember where you started from and why you started and get back on the course.
Absolutely. So in manifesting, I know we've talked about this many times, the importance of releasing the expectation, I'm sorry, not the expectation, the attachment to the expectation. So when we think about, okay, I'm going to bring in this, in my case, seeing this peace pole put in the ground, having its permanent home, I have to release my attachment to it. I just have to say, I know it's going to happen. I can't do anything. This is the beauty of this particular desire that I have. It's not up to me and I can't control it. I can't do a thing about it. I'm just having to go into trust. So recognizing that is important. That and with anything that we're trying to manifest, it's not me pulling the strings. It's me saying, okay, I'm letting it go. I know in my heart that this is going to happen. So I'm letting go of that attachment. That sometimes when we have the attachment, we're always focused on the what ifs. Mm-hmm. And we're always focused on that little bit of anxiety. Well, what if it doesn't happen? Projecting into the future that it might not happen. We don't know that. We don't know what tomorrow might bring or even the next minute might bring. I might get a text that it's a done deal. I might get an email. So I can't just keep focusing and worrying about if it will happen or not. I just have to go into trust and say, okay, it will happen. And I know it will happen. I'm going to leave it up to the powers that be and just stop focusing or not focusing, but stop fretting on how it's going to happen or when. I just know that it is. That's a huge part of manifesting. Is that hard for you, Stacey, to do that part of it?
It is. And it's gotten easier. And over time, I realized when I let go and I let it happen the way it's supposed to happen, it's even better than what I expected it to be. Yeah. So that's been the best part of it, I think, is just, wow, I wanted this, but I got this, and that's even better. So there is something, divinely guided to what's best for us.
Yes, life. Absolutely. And we don't always see that big picture. We don't always see that the things that would bless us even more than what our human brain could imagine.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it gets easier after you realize that. So it's still not easy on the, every day to let go and let it unfold. But when you do, it's a rewarding feeling.
Yeah. Patience. I feel like we're being taught patience every day, which is not a bad thing, but we kind of have put that connotation to it, haven't we? That's, and I think it's because we live in such a world of instant gratification now. We can pick up our phone and find out everything that's happening in the world and, have an immediate conversation with somebody. Whereas back in the day, we had to get in our vehicle and travel to them to have that conversation.
Yeah.
But then telephone was invented and wow, hey, I could just like dial some numbers and I'm talking to somebody. But now it's gone. Now it's gone even further you know. It's like we can turn the computer on and talk to thousands of people at the same time.
Yeah. Wow.
So, yeah, so that's the world we live in. And that's what complicates that energy of being patient, because we've gotten out of that. We've gotten out of having to be patient and wait for it. You know?
Absolutely. The waiting is the hardest part, right? Tom Petty said. Didn't Tom Petty?
Tom Petty. Yep.
Florida
Waiting
boy.
is the hardest part. He is a Florida boy. All right, we got some more comments. Julie Kiss says, I am manifesting that all goes well to fix the water problem. No fun living without water. Oh my gosh. Well, Julie, just go jump in the water there in Florida.
You can come over to my house.
There's an abundance of water there, and you guys just got an invite from Stacy. There you go.
Yeah, come on. We'll go to the beach.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep missing these comments. They disappear before I get to them.
Uh-oh. I know that's changed now on Facebook.
Yeah. Marietta says, we are waiting for the welders again. This has been a real challenge. We are trusting every step of the way. AAA. Accept, align, allow.
Accept, align, allow. I know, Marietta. I just keep praying for you every day that you and Ed can enjoy that boat and have everything the way you want it to be. So we're right behind you in your manifestation, desire, and intention. So lifting you up for that to come to fruition. And Kathy says, thank you, Stacy and Teri. We're always supporting you. Always, Kathy. Just please remember you're never alone. I always want the best for you.
Absolutely. I was in my Reiki. I got a Reiki treatment on, what's today? Monday, Friday. I can't remember. Last week I was thinking every day was Thursday for some reason. Anyways, Friday I had my Reiki treatment, and I was, I can't lay still sometimes. And I just said to myself, accept, align, allow. And before I knew it, I was calm and accepting the energy healing.
Yeah, it's like, what was it? Abracadabra. It's like that magic, just opens up the world for you when you say the AAA. Yeah. I love it. Marietta says you can take that AAA with you wherever you go.
And I will, and I do. I appreciate learning that.
Me too. Me too. I'm so even beyond grateful to Marietta for bringing that to our life. Made a big difference.
Yeah. I think it's amazing. We have so many beautiful P family members, and they each bring us something to learn.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely. Kathy is stuck in traffic from an accident on her way to work. Ugh. Well, let's turn that ugh into a yay, because you get to spend more time with us. And if you are late, you have that excuse. There was an accident, right?
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about it, Kathy. That's what we were talking about earlier. It's out of your control. Yeah. You can't make it move any faster than it's going to move. So enjoy the time you get to spend with us and being in this energy before you walk through those doors. And maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's something that will be said or brought up that your ears need to hear the extra time that you're on with us this morning. There's always a flip side. That's what I say. And, there's two sides to every coin. So we can look at the one side and not be happy about it, or we can look at the other side and go, oh, joy. There's another version of this.
Yeah.
So just a thought. And Kathy says, oh, believe me, I am smiling. Okay, yay.
Pat Moss says, I am manifesting a new home. I am blessing my husband, children who have their own lives, but do not like me in their family home.
Oh, well, let's help you manifest that new home, that new place to be. I think that's awesome, Pat, and lifting you up for it to be something that's just yours and magnificent, and the energy will be absolutely beautiful for you. I love that. I can see it already. Just envision it. That's what I do. If I'm looking for a new place to go to, I see it in my mind's eye. And some people draw it out. You know, when I was talking to Blue Jean here, she saw this lake that's right across the street from her house. She saw it in her mind's eye. She drew it. She drew a picture of the lake, the mountainside, the fields, what was surrounding it. She saw that very clearly before she found it. And so sometimes it's putting it into something that's visual that helps you to manifest it as well. So just put that in your head to see that place that you want to be. What does it look like? What's around it? What's the energy of it? And I like doing that. I like visualizing because it helps keep the focus there. And then, as Stacy was saying earlier, it'll probably be bigger and better even than what you can envision, right?
Absolutely. I've held the thought of living back in my hometown since I left in 6th grade. And
there you are.
I'm no longer in 6th grade, but I'm here. It took a little while. Not everything takes so long, but there was a process. There was places I needed to be first.
Yeah. And that's important to recognize also, isn't it, Stacy?
Yeah.
That sometimes those, what we would consider to be detours, are actually the little learning steps along the way. And now look at how grateful you are for being there. Yeah.
I drive down Canal Street, which is our historical downtown.
Uh-oh, did you freeze? Either Stacy froze or I froze. See if I can figure it out. Okay, one of us is a frozen pea. And Tammy said it was Stacy that froze.
Well,
Okay.
now I can't read any more comments on my phone because my phone disconnected from Wi-Fi. Oh, it's back.
It's back. Yay.
My
Okay.
husband, we need new Wi-Fi by the time I get home from this trip and you get here because we have important things to do.
We do have important things to do. So yes, I am going to be with Stacy when I come down into Florida. Party at Stacy's house.
Come on over.
We'll pitch some tents in the backyard. It's Florida. Hey.
Oh, there's some weird bugs out there. We have the southern walking sticks.
Oh, yes, I've seen them.
They're venomous sharpshooters.
What?
Yeah, it's not like the ones that look like the sticks with legs. This one is similar, but it's wider, carries its mate on its back, and it can shoot venom accurately 5 feet.
Are they like the praying mantis?
Similar, but they're
the praying mantis eats their mate, so I didn't know.
I don't know. Poor Luna, she learned the hard way with those. Poor girl.
Aww.
Yeah, and they're pretty big too. They're like this long.
Wow.
So yeah, we'll sleep inside.
Yeah, we'll find a way. We'll all just spread out in the living room.
Yeah.
In the end. It'll prepare us for a trip out to Mount Shasta and the retreat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know about those. I've seen praying mantis and I have seen the walking sticks. Those are such an interesting bug.
Aren't they?
They really are. I've seen them on trees before and I thought they were like little limbs and all of a sudden they started moving and I thought I was hallucinating. like I don't do drugs. What the heck is going on here?
Oh, goodness. Well, I'm bummed I froze. I forget what I was saying, but oh well.
Oh, about us, the internet, the Wi-Fi. Is that, no, it was before that.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
okay. It'll
remember.
come back to me.
I don't remember. All right. So this has been a cool discussion, I think, about manifesting. Every week on Mondays, we try to bring out some point about manifesting that will help us, because as we set our intentions, it's important to do more than just set the intention. We need to also realize these other things about letting go, releasing the attachment. That's, I think, the whole gist of this conversation today. When we release that energy and say, there's nothing I can do. And Kathy, I think it was perfect that you shared what was going on there, because that's the perfect analogy. You know, you're stuck in traffic. You really can't do anything physically. There's nothing you can do. And when we realize that, when we're trying to manifest something, there's nothing that's on our end to do. We just pull in that trust. That's what trust is all about. It's saying, all right, it's not up to me. There was a time in my life where I had a lot of disappointments. I had a lot going on where I'd been let down by other people, been let down by situations. And, you know, I got really to a bad place in my life. And I just started saying, if it's to be, it's up to me. You know? And I was like, darn it, if it's going to get done, I'm just going to have to do it. Yeah. And that's how I lived. And it was miserable, because that's a lot of pressure. And that's a lot of energy to be expending on trying to manipulate everything in your life to work the way you want it to work.
Yeah.
So I am so glad that I opened my eyes from that and realized, no, that's no way to live, trying to force everything to happen and think that I have to be in control of everything, right? I have to be the one. So when I lost that thought process, I went into, okay, God, I'm just going to allow. And that's really the triple A, to accept that it's not me. If it's to be, it's not up to me. It's up to the universe. It's up to divine plan. That's the acceptance part. And then you align with who you are, and then you just allow it to unfold.
Yeah, it's a process. I remember thinking similar to you, if I want something done right, I've got to do it myself. Mm-hmm. Well, that's kind of egotistical, you know, that ego is really talking then. So then I decided, all right, I'm not going to do it myself. I'm going to allow help. But then when the others would help me, I would say, oh, that's not the way I want it done. And it was such a mess. But now it's like, yeah, you know, I'm just so much more at peace, just accept, aligning, and allowing.
Mm-hmm. It is a mindset. It really is. When we think that we have to be in control and it has to be perfect the way we see it as perfect, then it's never going to be perfect.
No.
Yeah.
You know, I've been a mom for 34 years. My oldest is 34. My youngest is 20. And as you know, Joshua's been experiencing some issues. But I learned a lesson in parenting this last week. Joshua's been struggling with some anxiety and everything like that. And it's been on my heart, and it's been really hurting me inside. So I was trying to tell him what to do and help him. And it was consuming me. And the other day I just said, I've got to let this go. And I said, son, you've got to figure this out. And don't you know, thank you, God, he has been going to the movies with his friends. He's been going to work. His anxiety is falling away. And it's like, wow, I think I was putting so much energy in there that he was on mine, and I had to let go.
Yes. Beautiful, Stacy. What a great metaphor for all of what we've been talking about. Letting it go and then watching it unfold. And you're right. The children, other people, animals, they all respond to our energy. And when we can keep our energy at that calm state, knowing that everything is working perfectly, another teaching from Marietta.
Yes.
When we can really go into that mindset of everything working out perfectly to the divine plan, then we stay in that calm state. We don't get into the anxiety and the what ifs and projecting the worst possible outcome. So yeah, I love that. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, I
Thank
felt,
you.
I keep it to myself sometimes, but it helps,
Mhm.
and then we have to realize our children, our husband, our friends, we're all on our own path. And
Mhm.
like Charlie says, we're walking each other home,
Yeah.
and we are just together, but walking our separate paths and learning our own stuff. And if we try to
Yeah.
control our children's life, then we're not doing them any service. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
big
And
lesson.
you saw firsthand what happened.
It was a miracle.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. I love miracle stories. And I love that we do prayers for each other every day. And Julie has one. Julie says, prayers for my daughter, Kristen, going through so much, and she is feeling overwhelmed. Thank you, P family. Julie, we certainly will. And so I think it's perfect what Stacy just shared. If you can keep the calm, keep believing that everything is working perfectly, and just keep sending that energy to her, and to just see what happens, and help her to also stay calm through whatever's going on. And that overwhelmed feeling, I've been there. I've felt overwhelmed with situations before. And that's when you start projecting the worst and thinking, oh, this, I'm never going to get out of this situation. It's never going to resolve. That's when we go into that ego state, and we're in our head when we do that. When you stay in your heart will never lie to you. And your heart is going to say, you know what? It's going to be okay. Calm down. Calm down. Everything is working out. You might not see it yet, but everything is working to perfection because it's all led by the divine. So we will lift her up and lift you up, Julie, and lift you up to get the water. You're the one without the water, right?
Water, water everywhere, and not a drop to
Not a
drink.
drop to drink. Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Yeah, my grandmother used to say that. I never understood it, but
But you do now. Yeah, I understood that saying when I was younger because we lived in an area that flooded. I lived right by a river, and we had a really big flood. I don't remember how old I was, but I remember that flood, and then everything that happens after a flood. You can't drink the water, because it's so contaminated. So yeah, I fully understood then what it meant. Water, water everywhere, not a drop to drink.
yeah, we had a terrible flood in Fort Lauderdale back, oh my gosh, early 80s, maybe late 70s. People had their boats in the road and
Oh,
everything.
wow.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. We had walking catfish and flying fish and in the streets. Here we are in the middle of it, just playing in the water with no care in the world. Nowadays, the parents would be like, "Get out of that water!"
Right. Yeah, now we know. All right. So, any other prayer requests, you all can go ahead and type them in. And I'm going to ask for prayer for my family as I do every day. Yesterday was my baby sister Sheila's birthday, and she did read the comments and listen to the show after we were done. And I talked to her on the phone, and she says, I am not spoiled. So I have to be careful what I say about my family on here.
Yeah, there you go.
She is spoiled, just so you know. But yes, please lift them up, my sisters and my two brothers that are going through so much difficulty right now.
I will.
And thank you. Thank you. And Stacy, do you have any prayer requests?
Yes, I want to keep Kathy's son in our prayers. And Julie, I hope that she gets water fixed very soon, because I know I laugh and say water, water everywhere, not a drop to drink, but I know how difficult it is to not have water. So I do pray for that, and pray my son keeps going on his path the way it's supposed to be without me being
Mhm.
involved. And just prayers for all of our P family, and send them all love and peace on earth, of course.
Can you read Pat's? And I'm going to go see if there's any in the
Sure.
group.
Pat Moss says, prayers for me that I don't let my husband, toxic children upset me. Yes, and we'll keep you on our prayers, Pat, definitely.
Yes. Stay in your high. Even if it looks like the sky is falling down and, there's poison arrows coming from everywhere, stay on your high vibration. Take care of you.
Yeah.
That's the important thing here. All right, we have Hope that says prayers for the entire Angelic River family. May we all continue to be blessed with an abundance of health and wealth. Prayers that my eldest daughter, Montana, is fully equipped to pass her test today. And so it is. Absolutely, Hope. We will lift her up for that. Okay, so any others, just go ahead and place those prayers right in there. And we're going to, for the sake of time, we're going to go ahead and start the meditation and prayer. But I see Cassandra. Good morning, Cassandra. So glad to have you on here. Prayers for my mom to have a great day, and prayers for my aunt for a peace of mind, and prayers for Jonathan to have a great day and peace of mind. Absolutely.
And Richard Morrow, continued prayers for Phil, Kathy Thompson, dislocated her shoulder, and Rebecca. They're in our prayers.
Sure will, Rick. And we're going to put you and Josie in those prayers too. And Cassandra, and prayers for all of you beautiful souls, wishing you all the best day ever and a happy heart. I love that. Thank you, Cassandra. Yes, let's go into our happy hearts. Let's remember all of those that aren't with us that normally come on. Our great Auntie Jean, who is not here this morning, but I know she has a difficult time getting up this early because for her, it's a couple of hours earlier than it is for us here on the East Coast. But let's keep her in our prayers for strength and energy and to feel the very best she can feel.
Absolutely.
And anyone else who's not here, Linda's not here this morning, Linda Lemieux, lifting her up.
Suzanne.
Suzanne's at work, and let's pray that she has a great day at work. Sally and Tony, lifting them up for good health. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Just breathe right into that heart center. It sometimes is referred to as the high heart, where it's up above your physical heart that beats and keeps us going. This is the place where we connect in with our higher self. So just take a breath into there. Just envision in that place inside of you, there's this beautiful, energetic heart. And that's where you connect with your soul, with who you truly are inside of this human body. And when you connect in, what do you see? Are there colors? Are there shapes? Is there something there that's just drawing you to it and allowing you to see the real you, the authentic you, the you that is a spark of the divine, the you that is unlimited, where you know that all things are possible. Keep breathing right into that place inside. And as you put your breath into your high heart, envision that our Creator is doing the same. You are a child of God. So let the Creator, source energy, I call it God, just let that energy flow down and touch your heart and merge in with that breath that you just took in. See if the colors change. See if there's anything that shifts or changes the shape or an image maybe that comes to mind as you do this breathing. Where is it taking you? Sometimes our heart leads us on a journey And we go off into this meditative state to just have a beautiful experience. Today, I see my heart leading me on an open path. So if you can see that path for you, where does your path lead? Where is it taking you? Is it opening up to a house, to a temple? Is it opening to water for you to wade into? We are all unique in our lives that we're living here, the experiences that we have. So what I'm seeing for me may not be what you're seeing. So just go with yours, go with your vision. Whatever you're exploring as you take that journey, just allow what comes forth for you. Allow yourself to sit with the Creator and say, what is it that I need to know from this experience? What do I need to know from this vision that I'm being shown? Maybe it's just words that you're hearing. You may not be visualizing. Some people have a hard time with that. So maybe if you just sit in the energy, there may be some words that come forth to you, maybe a divine message that speaks to your heart and that tells you what you need to hear right now to open up your life, to open up to possibilities, to open up to manifesting what you desire. So let's take a moment to just allow that energy to go where it's going to go, to lead you to that place where you can just sit with the Creator and sit in that energy of being seen, acknowledged, of having the answers that you're seeking. So let's just take a moment for that. Just sit in silence and ask to be either shown the image or to hear the words that's being spoken. Ooh, now let's come back into our heart and breathe that beautiful love in that the Creator is showering us with. And let's think of all of those that are gathered here today. Everyone who has placed someone or something in the prayer circle. Everyone who has a burden in your heart that maybe you didn't share. Maybe you didn't bring those words forward, but you're holding that energy inside. Let's lift every person that's here for a blessing. May every person be free from suffering. May every person that hears these words know how much you are loved, how blessed you are. May every person here have a happy heart, have that happiness and joy inside of you, so that whatever manifests on the outside just adds to that joy. May every prayer that's been lifted up be seen and acknowledged and answered to the highest good of that person. May we all show love and kindness and respect to our planet, to our Mother Gaia. May there be peace in each heart so that that peace can come forward into our world. And we live in a world that works for everybody, a world that's sustainable, that our children and our children's children can enjoy. May we all leave this place knowing that we have been touched today by Spirit. that we have been seen. We've all come together for a purpose, and that purpose is love. Love is the energy that heals. So let's take that. If you take nothing else from today, from this time you've spent here, take the love. And let's do that now. Let's share some gratitude and let's share some love with each other. So seeing each other in the circle, envision you're holding hands or you're wrapping your arms around each other. And we're going to count down and we're going to say those beautiful words. Thank you. I love you. And let's do it all together so that we raise a great voice into the world and shift the energy there. So Stacy, take it away.
3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. There's our Deirdre. She jumped from the group into the page. And I see your name. Oh, so beautiful. I see your beautiful words. Thank you. I love you. That's a great thought to take with you forward into the rest of your day. Wherever you're at, whoever you're speaking to or surrounded by, just remember to give gratitude, to give honor and respect, and to give that love that's in your heart. And there's our Leo. Thank you. I love you. All right.
Wouldn't it just be amazing if somebody cut you off in traffic and you just said, thank you, I love you.
What a great idea. We could have little signs made ready so that when that happens, we just hold it up. Thank you. I love you. Oh, I love that idea, Stacy. We could start a movement of that.
What would the other person say? What?
I know, right? Yeah. Bless you. So, Stacy, thank you so much for being here with me today. This has been awesome to have you with me and to have your energy. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I love it. I appreciate it. And I have my new cup.
I love the cup. I can't wait to get mine. You guys are getting them and I don't have mine yet. I wasn't sure where to send it. So I sent a few to you and you'll be bringing them up here, but I want one now and I don't have any place to send it because I don't know how long I'll be in each place, but I'll have it soon. So I'm not going to whine. I'm just going to look forward to the time when I hold it in my hand. And if you all don't have your cup yet and you want one, this is what they look like. And I think they're amazing. You can order them at angelspeakers.com. Just go to the shop. Just go to that little menu and hit shop and you'll see the cups on there. Get your cup and we're going to have a launch party on Zoom. And we want everybody to bring the cups and show off the cups and just share some fun. Somebody ordered a second one. Who is that? Who ordered a second cup? Deirdre, you ordered a second cup. I'll have to go in and check my orders and make sure that's shipping out to you. Oh, I love you all so much. Let's get out of here so we can get on with our day and have an amazing, beautiful day. I'm going to play our song. Stacy, I love you so much, my sister. This has been beautiful.
Can't wait to see you.
Let's have a beautiful day. So you're in a hurry, well, you better calm down. Folks around you, just go for fun. If you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing points. Oh, I see Charlie. Hi, Charlie. It's a beautiful day. Come on, let's play. And there's Blue Jean. Hello. many a time. The fire. Oh, it's a beautiful day, yay. I think we had a whole lot of dancing going on with our viewers today. We had Dancy Pants in the car. If y'all haven't seen Dancy Pants, that would be Miss Pocky. She loves to dance, and she doesn't just wag her tail, she wags her whole butt. So, so I put her on TikTok. If you haven't seen her on TikTok, go check her out because she's just so cute. And Deirdre says, that name cracks me up. And Hope is saying, it was so good to see you on here, Stacy. Everybody just loves when you're on with me. And I love it. I love you, sister, so much. I can't wait to get my hug from you in about a week from now.
Yep.
Yay.
So excited.
All right. So let's say goodbye to everybody with
Namaste.
Namaste, y'all.
Bye.
Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.